Hello, my name is Amanda Tapia, and I've been teaching preschool for 5 years. And this classroom I've had this past year has been like no other classroom I have had before. In our area, we serve a lot of underprivileged children. Most of them are undocumented. Most of them have immigrated here from other states, 37% of them being Latinos, others from other states. I personally understand when I received the low performance rate this school year, it was a serious matter. I looked inward on my teaching styles and at the backgrounds of the children that are coming into my class. And I found a couple factors that may have affected their performance. The first one is being the immigration status of their families and themselves, and the ICE presence in our community. Now, ICE raids deeply traumatized children, causing anxiety, PTSD in some cases, and academic struggles. It can also be a long term effect with mental health, depression, and social withdrawal. Now, there was a study done in 2010 that also showed behavioral changes among those children dealing with ICE and immigration status of their parents or themselves. Having such a psychological trauma, it's no wonder these children are struggling academically in other ways. The challenges of immigration and ICE being heavily in our communities recently have major effects on the students and also their parents. In some situations, the older sibling is dropping out or not attending school to either work, providing money for their families, or watching their younger siblings not getting the education they need themselves. This leads me to the second factor, the economic challenges that come with facing ICE and facing possible deportation and splitting up of their families. Now, the breadwinner in the family, when they get deported, what happens? Desperate measures happen. Children, like I said, are working to help the other parents or their family in support of living. The parent that's left behind may struggle with food security, the inability to pay rent, or even accessing health care in fear of ICE. This effects from the family can also affect the children, especially in their academics. Some solutions that I have suggested and should be implemented, which my personal belief is more access to mental health services. We will need more funding, of course, in this area from the board and school. We need to be able to provide bilingual counseling to the students and their families if needed, as well as bilingual resources to hand out to the families that they can take home and look over themselves. They should be promoted all year round, not just the beginning of the year, not just when things get heated. It should be all year so they know that us as the school and the district, we are there for them. We want to help them through this sticky situation. It's a stressful situation. We want to serve other children because they all matter in this school. We just want to highlight the factor of immigration and ICE as being a serious factor in the academics in the classroom, because when mental health challenges are addressed in school, it increases the attendance in school, improves the academic success. The behaviors are improved, and school involvement in mental health determines the future of these kids. Second solution is family enrichment. Funding is needed to provide for these families the technology that's used, the food that is provided. Strong family ties improve cognitive abilities, emotional added benefits, emotional resilience are all built on these nights of laughing, friendly competition, shared experiences. Third is implementing at least once a month a meeting for parents to express any concerns that may affect their child's academics, such as ICE. Collaboration amongst the school and parents are important. Everyone wants to feel safe, and this allows the parents to feel safe through connection. By being connected as a whole, then it improves grades, it builds confidence, keeps them engaged, and behaviors are lowered, and anxiety, loneliness, and depression are lowered. And then the last solution is having one person hired all year round that is fully versed in students' rights, can be a liaison to the parents, teaching them the rights of their own children, and that is updated on ICE situations that they are able to instruct the families to feel a little bit safer, to know their rights, their children's rights, and also teach the school the rights of